You're listening to the Intrepid radio program with Scotty Roberts. Intelligent Talk.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here listening to a comedy show or a comedian with Sam, and then I look at him and I go, oh, it's 9:01. So I'm all set up and ready to roll. There's always something, you know that. Yeah, Doug Stack, Intelligent Talk, I'm telling you. Amanda B, much love right back to you. What are you doing in Miami? Is that where you are right now? I saw some pictures, and I saw something about Miami. Good to have you here, by the way. And you know what? You're catching us live at a godly hour. Well, then again, in Australia, it's 2 o'clock when you catch us in the afternoon. But here it's, it's 10 o'clock at night. You're just hop, skip, and a jump over from me. I'm down in southern Louisiana on the Gulf. And so, folks, welcome to the show. This is me, Scotty Roberts. You're listening to the Intrepid radio program or watching it live on my YouTube right here on the Odyssey Radio Network. And we're not on Odyssey tonight. They're playing rebroadcasts while we're down here in the Makeshift Studio. Maybe one of these days before we leave Louisiana, we'll get it figured out so we can actually broadcast live on Odyssey as well. So they're playing all of our, well, not all of them, but hey, he's got like 500 different shows in archive over there of this program, and he's playing through some of those. You know what? They're just as relevant now as they were then, unless we were talking about politics of 2 years ago. So maybe those are even relevant now too. So welcome to the program either way. And Teresa D'Antone in her F-150 zooming down the road, 6 feet off the ground. What kind of wheels you got in that thing? And so let's see. No, I can't you till we out of island jail. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Amanda. McFree, Michelle McCannon-Free, welcome to the show. Let's see. Oh, identical to both Miamis. Which Miami are you in? Hey, Audrey, good to see you. And Matt Finn, Master Finn, I see that you're in the chat room. I spoke with you a little earlier. Field Guy, good to see you. I love doing the live thing because we can say hi. How many radio shows or podcasts do you tune into where the host says, hey, Billy Bob, how you doing? Good to see you here tonight. Not many. Steph Cuervo Queen, good to see you as well. Doug Stack, yes, damn straight, it's Intelligent Talk. And Johan Dancing Gypsy, you were watching old episodes of Mr. Bean. A great show, by the way. I love Rowan Atkinson. So who else we got in here? Steve Clark, good to see you, brother. Glad you're here. Glad you made it in after cutting down trees again. How many trees you cutting down? Cutting down a forest? You're going to build a log cabin? You clearing an area? You got diseased trees? What's going on over there in Kansas? Tree cutting country. Ryan Gale, good to see you, brother. What ho? What ho? Ryan Gale, good to see you. What ho? That ho. And so I'm glad you made it in tonight as well. Let's see. Who else we got? I think that's all. I can see Morgan Snow. Good to see you. You know, I saw some of you very early on, and in those pre-minutes before the show, I don't do much typing because I'm getting set up and getting ready, especially down here in the Makeshift Studio. As you can tell, we are broadcasting via phone. So isn't technology grand? So we're broadcasting via phone because we have no studio. We have no working internet here for the most part. And so I hope you enjoy tonight's show. We're going to talk about conflict and things about conflict. The Southern Outpost. There you go, Master Finn. That's right. And Sun's bright. I'm at Dog Beach, so puppies are lifting legs on everything, says Amanda B. That's quite a picture going on there. And Iowa X, good to see you. Like Captain Kangaroo. he says. Not quite, but I do have some jingling keys somewhere, and Sam can put on his green overalls, and then we're all set. For those of you who know what the hell we're talking about. So good to see you all here tonight. There's all kinds of things to talk about. I could get political, but I'm not gonna. I am last night, the only reason I started off politically was because I was on Jimmy Johnson's show with Britt Griffith and Jeff. I don't know Jeff's last name. And that's a show I do maybe twice a week with them where we talk politics. And I was fired up last night, I got to tell you. And there were a couple of things that got me going. And so we started off talking about some things. And we'll just leave that go because we're not going to go politics or political tonight. Although we might make some mention of politics because we're talking about conflict. You know, I had somebody came in and made some comments on a post that I put up. And I don't do a lot of political posts these days either on my social media. But I made a political post, and somebody I know and as a friend came in and made a comment, and everybody was calling him a troll because a troll. Why? Because he was talking from the other end of the political spectrum, which is where he resides. He's a friend, but we don't agree on politics. I say, so what? I value my friendships, folks, above my politics. Now, I'll take a friend and I'll argue with a friend. I'll fight with a friend. I'll fume with a friend. We'll get into a knockdown, drag out over political ideology. But you know what? At the end of the day, I still value my friends. And even if they think differently, oh my God, I have friends who think differently than I do. So what do you do when you get into conflict with friends? Or people, maybe a lot of us get into conflict with people that aren't even our friends. I'm watching the chat room, by the way. I have that going on my computer where the internet goes up and down every 2 minutes or something. So every now and then I got to go up and refresh. But Doug Stacks is picking up the working man. Is that your son? Out driving him around tonight? Let's see. What else we got? Barry Chad here. Good to see you, Barry. Glad you're here. When I become emperor, all my enemies will be slain, says Field Guy. There it is. He will take a daily bath in the blood vats of his slain enemies. I've been mowing and pulling weeds for 2 days, says Teresa Dantone. I like gardening, frankly. I like landscaping and gardening. And I've always enjoyed that. I like my yard to look a certain way. I like to have stones up, and I like to have stuff around. You know what I really want to do? I want to build a mini Stonehenge in my yard. I think that'd be cool. Or at least some standing stones in a circle, like the Orkney Islands or something. So anyway, it's good to see you all here. And we're going to talk about that. My brain is a little scattered tonight, if you can't tell. My son Sam was smoking something in it. Hey, Sam! Sam! I feel the trailer moving, so he's walking. What's that stuff you're smoking? Here, I'm going to show this off. What do you got here? Okay, he's got one of these. Wait, where's your, what are you smoking? Oh, you're smoking it with one of these, okay? Looks like a little pencil. Looks like, if you ever watched Star Trek The Next Generation, Picard's little. So it's a different kind of a flute, but apparently you can smoke this stuff. And Sam, sit down here. Sit down here. Is this potent?
Very,
very potent. Would you consider yourself stoned at the moment?
Very much so, because I've been puffing on that for about 30 minutes straight.
Okay. So I'm a snake charmer. That's right, Johan. There's my son, and very stoned. What, are your pupils dilated or something? Hey, you're behind all the logos. Move this way just a little bit. There you go. Whoa. The instability of the Makeshift Studio. And so show them how that works. If you don't know what this thing is,
You just press the button, and
yeah. Well, there's Ryan Gale said the last time he saw you, you were probably 10.
wow.
So Ryan Gale from the regiment.
Your turn.
No. I start taking puffs on that. I won't be able to do this show at all. Well, correction. I would do this show, but it would be really funky. Well, this is what he's smoking. This stuff. Big Chief, Blackwater OG Indica, Premium Distillate Cartridge. It's Big Chief extracts. Extracts of what, I might ask?
Nicotine.
And Stay Big Chiefin'. So is this stuff? So what's it's got? The dreaded, horrid, illegal THC in it?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Well, how can they take THC products, which are illegal here in the States? How do they manufacture them into packaging? Or is it there's certain
Colorado.
states? Oh, okay.
These are from California.
All right.
Though. These are California made.
Steph says, LOL, I have a pen like that, but different cartridges. Some for sleep, some for happy.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
went
like
over to
these ones because they have the wooden tip on them.
It's like a woodwind instrument.
Oh yes. Exactly.
So yeah, my our Mexican crew, the crew chief resides in a camper across the lane here, and we were over there one night, and he held up a pen like that. He goes, "Hey, Scotty," he says, "You want to sleep tonight?" And I said, "Yes, why?" And he held up the pen. And, oh yeah. Well, Matt Finn says, "I guess I'm old-fashioned." What did I miss there, Matt? Scott Allen, well, no one wants a little chief. That's right.
Exactly.
Who wants a little chief? That makes sense. You feel left out with the fun smoke legalization. Oh, is it illegal over there in Australia, Amanda? I'm just curious. You can adjust the level of intake, says Steph. Now I may give the impression sometimes that I smoke a lot, and I really don't. I think the last time I had a puff off of one of those pens was 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, it's just, I'm not always in the mood to do that. Sometimes I'm in the mood to do that. So anyway, that's all. I just wanted you to come over and talk about your products. Oh, and here's his big pipe. His big thing. His big bong. That's not really a bong. And it's got like a computerized readout screen on it. You are now puffing the equivalent of, in liquid, of X number of grams of, I don't know what it does.
It's just nicotine.
It's just nicotine. That's the nicotine. Okay, move on. That's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us, Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Show and tell time here on the Intrepid radio program. It's great if you just want to veg. Speaking of veg, I had a cucumber tomato sandwich tonight.
So did I.
That was pretty good. So I made one for myself for dinner because, you start packing on the pounds when you got nothing to do. And that's what we do in this trailer. And you eat or you go out, and it's like, I said to Sam this morning, I said, we got to eat better. I said, leans, greens, nuts, and seeds. And so we went and we did a little grocery shopping today and got some veggies. And I said, I'm going to make myself I'm not a vegetarian. I don't promote vegetarianism. But salt and tomato can't go wrong. Absolutely, Amanda. I agree with you. Now I need seeds, says Teresa. There it is. Steve Clark says you can't get what I smoked in college as it's supposedly extinct now. There you go. You could probably make him a lot of money if you could revive it. Let's see. Anyway. Johan Dancing Gypsy says, I was so excited to get my first Big Chief when I started first grade. handwriting with a 2-point pencil. I think it's a different Big Chief we're talking about here. Iowa X, I only get a felony and lifetime unemployment for smoking. Seems fair. Yeah, doesn't it though? Something natural like that. I have a vegan friend who made his cat a vegan. I'm angry about it. Cats aren't supposed to be vegans. Cats are carnivores.
You want a small one?
What do you got? No. No alcohol tonight. No funny smoking stuff for me. But I had a cucumber and tomato sandwich tonight. And I made one for myself, and Sam said, "You sitting over here? Are you really making a cucumber and tomato sandwich over there?" I go, "Yes, I am." And as a matter of fact, I said, "You can have this one." And he ate it. Was it good? Was it filling?
It was very good.
Feel refreshed? Better than...
I wouldn't say refreshed. I mean, I'm probably going to end up eating something in a little bit.
Yeah.
But
he's smoking away. He's stoned. I'm probably going to be eating something in a little bit. That's hard to believe, isn't it? So, anyway.
You know, that cake was good.
What's Teresa nominated to do? So, yeah, animal abuse. You feed a cat only vegetables. I think I'm getting some secondhand something going on.
Oh yeah.
So, anyway, it would be fun for. Yeah, I'll bet it would be fun for you, Steve. If I start doing that, I won't even be able to talk about the things I want to talk about. Which it's already 18 minutes after the hour, and I haven't even started yet. I'm so glad you guys want to be here just for this little bullshit session that we have at the beginning of a lot of shows. So I appreciate it. Sam, how effective is that stuff?
For you, probably 1 or 2 hits.
All right. We'll take a vote in the chat room. If you guys want me to take a hit off of Sam's little flute, I'll do it, and we'll see if we can make the show happen. Teresa D'Antone says, "I want to visit Sam."
Come on down.
Like that's ever been a problem. Somebody, Matt Finn said. I don't know what that's in response to. So you can show me by raising of hands if you want me to. Scotty, would end up a 2-hour show. Ain't that true, Steve? Yeah, a 2-hour show with probably less content.
No.
Do it, says Steph. Oh, Steph, if you're going to egg me on, I'll do it. Smoke that shit, says Field Guy. All right. Matt Finn attending our little chats. Now, is anybody out there in the chat watching the show, are you going to be offended if I offended? Like you're going to be like my first hater. The show wasn't even on yet. And Matt Finn informed me that somebody already came in and gave my show a thumbs down tonight. Before we were even on the air, 20 minutes ahead of time. So I got my haters out there. Raising hands says Teresa D'Antone. Oh, look, Teresa says so too. I'll smoke with you, says Steph.
Hey,
yes,
Dad.
Let's get vegetable, says Elderberry.
Yeah. Have a good saying. Use your haters as your stepping stones to victory.
There it is. Somebody's always hating. So, yeah, we'll be sitting here during the show. Somebody's watching this show in the legal profession. Woo! Coming on outside my window. Okay, look at that. Look, it's like smoke is coming out the end of that. Okay, folks, you ready? Here we go. Now, do I have to push a button on this? Oh, yeah, I see it. I see the button. It's a little
Think
button.
about it. Mississippi and a half hit.
A Mississippi and a half. Here we go. Ready?
It's going to be a little harsh.
Do you hold it?
No, you can let it. I mean, yeah, you go ahead.
It's a little harsh.
Drink some water.
Wow, burns your throat a little bit. I'm gonna. Where's my cough button? There, that's better. Look, even he's doing it, and he's a stoner. So,
I'll admit this one's a little more harsh. I've had a lot of these.
Well, the old gray
years.
marriage just ain't what it used to be, says Teresa. The chick can't hold the smoke. You talking about me? Look, there's still a cough building up in there.
Hey, give me some space.
Give you some space.
All right.
Now we're going to be talking about conflict resolution of sorts here tonight. We'll see how that goes. What are you going to sit here now and?
Nope. I'm here. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you need to go. I got to do my show.
No, I'm listening. I want to listen to the show.
Oh, you want to listen to
Yes.
it? Okay. Tara Reed says the green stuff makes me. Hey, Tara Reed. But Rex, I mean, how you doing? Good to see you. The green stuff makes me paranoid, she says. You know, the green stuff, actually, if you're talking about weed, makes me stupid. That's what that does. No big inhales when vaping, bro. Did I do too big an inhale there? Well, I did over with the Mexicans a few weeks ago. I got to tell you, I was like for 2 hours. I was like, so. Yeah. You just smoke up over there, Steph. All right. How about that? I'm doing a show where we're smoking something that's legal in some states. So
smoke up.
Fair warning next time, Sam. I am. Scotty, so does Oxy and beer. Yeah, that was kind of an accident. I took Oxy and then I didn't think about it and I had beer. And so I was like, oh, whoosh. So there you go. All right, let's maybe try to see if we can get into talking a little bit about this. If I can stop coughing.
Drink some more water. Keep drinking water.
Yeah, keep drinking water.
It helps sober you up a little bit, and it helps your throat.
Well, there we go. Yeah, my throat. It was a little harsh on my throat. So you want paranoid, says Amanda B. LOL. I quit smoking when you were still in diapers. So you talking to Sam or Amanda? Tara, I've always perceived you by the pictures I've seen of you as being very young. So you were quit smoking when probably he was in diapers. He's 20. So let's see. I don't think anything is legal here. Said Field Guy. What, in Louisiana or New Orleans? Anyway, let's get on with this. I want to do a little bit of the show. We're going to see how that inhale did for me. Maybe it will put me to sleep. I wish I had Doritos, said Field Guy. Yeah.
Doritos something really good.
There you go. Well, you got some like barbecue chips up there. So you can do some of those.
No, now I got Doritos on the mind.
Don't drive anywhere.
I'm not. I'm good.
So, all right, folks, this is not the way I intended. This is not the agenda I wrote up for tonight's show.
Okay, so start talking about your subject.
All right, I'll talk about my subject. I was going to talk about the limits of morality in explaining and solving conflict. And what did I call it? I called it tripping. Something, I can't remember the name of the show now. The title for tonight's show, I meant. So Steph has said she's liking this. You know, all it would take is one more really deep hit and I'd be gone. I wouldn't even be able to talk. So, or I'd talk and it wouldn't make any sense. So the limits of morality in explaining and solving conflict. So how the mind interacts with reality mediates effects of our moral beliefs. Do you know that? Do you know that? Conflict convict. So I will keep this very professional. So there's a couple of key points I want you to get out of this and see if you can take it seriously. Elderberry says marijuana can cause memory loss. Who said that? Oh, elderberry. Let's see. How to suck on a vaping device. It's a show. That's a show. We could do that. Amanda says, I'm in jail. Oh, I'm in jail. No, in jail. Still no way off the island, man. What island are you on? Anyway, I saw something where you said you were in Miami, so I thought you were in Miami. And if you talked about that, I missed it in the chat while we were opening up the show. So professional. Look at Scotty's grin, says Steph. Well, here, I'm trying to get away from the chat room so I can look at my notes here and talk about what we're talking about. There's some key points that I want you to take away from what we're going to talk about tonight. And that's number one, individuals seem able to nullify moral judgment. We nullify moral judgments from others. That's what we do. We find ways to justify our positions and to nullify moral judgments that comes from others. All right, got that? That's point one. Oh, my son's friend just let me take a smoke of his stick. You know, I'm sorry. I'm a red-blooded American male, and sometimes my mind wanders to really stupid things. So, pardon my brain taking your simple statement to a very prurient, dirty mind. Amanda says, "Don't say that, dude." So, yep, you can tell them to pound Dan. I think sand. I think Steve meant. Steph, oh my God, that grid. This one. I feel like I look really old tonight. Look at that. Sam, your paw is gold, says Amanda B. The stick. All right. Let's move on.
It's a flute.
It's a flute.
We've discussed this.
Well, fluting was also not vernacular. What's the word I'm looking for? It was my fingertips are numb. It was God damn it, not vernacular. Now I forgot what I was saying. Hey, Alan Stiles. Good to see you. Why, thank you, Scott Allen. We try. I actually have a jacket on. It got cold. I felt cold outside, standing outside. So everybody else is in t-shirt and shorts. I think it should be the other way around because I'm from Minnesota. But no. All right. I truly am on point here. Just the tip. Vernacular. I don't even know her, says Scott Allen. Good grief, Steffi. Don't chide her, Teresa. Actually, wrong spelling. I'm Pie-Eye, Popeye's cousin, says Elderberry. Pie-Eye. All right, here we go. First point I already gave you. Things to consider. Some keynote things about what we're going to talk about tonight. Individuals seem to be able to nullify moral judgment coming at them from others. We're able to nullify, put it to bed, so to speak. Thank you, Doug. I try. Number two, how the mind interacts with reality. Reality is the underlying rule in human interaction that mediates and restrains effects of moral behavior. But you all know this all already. I'm just resharing it with you. Steph, you're getting the point? I hope so. Oh, I like getting the point. Oh, I like getting the point. There it is. So, you there? Reality. Yes. So, number three, You can't see my fingers because I'm sitting off camera now. Number 3, understanding the distinctions between moral beliefs and cognition of reality is a very important thing for us to do. My eyes are just like, I get squinty.
It's indica, so it's yeah. Remember the little rhyme I told you earlier?
Yes.
Indica leads you into couch.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's such a great little saying. So, yeah, Steph's on a roll. Keep it coming, Steph. Delaney says, stoned Scotty is funny. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, Delaney. Wait till I actually get stoned. Oh, boy. No, I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to do anything on this show if I take another puff of that. But we'll leave it to the chat room. The chat room can vote if you want me to take another hit on that.
Okay, you might as well just hit it now before.
No. Some people might be against it because some people might really want to hear the lesson.
Okay, well, while the vote's going on, I'm going to pour myself a drink.
Oh, all right. I'm going to move back into my spot.
You might as well sit down. You might as well just stay there.
And we got the shaky table tonight, folks. Look at that. This is after the camper was repaired. Watch, I'll push on it with my finger and let go. There it is. Wow. It just makes noise. Well, we talked about that last night, so that's a repeat. That's boring. Don't succumb to peer pressure, brah, says Ryan Gale. Why, I'm missing. What are people saying? We took that vote. And I'm sorry for those of you who came here for something substantive. It's going south kind of quickly, So.
See, I told you could have just stayed where you were.
Sam's got a tolerance. That's why, Teresa. Let's see. Alan, I want a song. I want to hear a story if you take a hit. What kind of story do you want to hear? I could read you a story. I could I could tell a story. So am I supposed to take another hit or not? Do it now, says Amanda. Are you talking to me, Amanda? So Captain is talking a casual cruise this evening, folks. Yes, thank you, Master Finn. You may have to relieve me of duty for my being either derelict in my duties or unable to fulfill my duties. So don't get all squirty, Steph. What was that?
I don't know, but we missed a hell of a conversation.
I think I missed lines of the conversation.
Don't kid us. Yes, it's meaty.
It goes. Yes, it's meaty.
Stop setting us up for good jokes.
Any good jokes? The only really good joke I know is my Irish leprechaun joke, but I told that on St. Patrick's Day, so I have to save it for a year. Something you've experienced that you haven't told or haven't shared yet. Oh, I got lots of those. All right. I guess I'll take another thing so I can tell a story. Okay, here we go, guys. Now, if I start sounding stupid, you should either leave in disgust, or you can stick around and watch it, or this show will remain in the archives as a show that has got nowhere. All right, let's try this. I'm going to probably go into another coughing jag with it too. All right, here we go.
Less of a hit this time.
Or slower, or softer, a gentler hit. All right, Steph, here's to you. Amanda, to you. And anybody else out there who's
hold the button for just like press it.
Okay.
Now hit it. There you get. You're I said you're good. You're gonna cough now.
Are you supposed to hold it in? Wow. I wonder if we can get in trouble for this. You think maybe YouTube will ban me? Or this show? Lock it down?
Oh no, there's a ton of people that smoke weed on YouTube all the time.
Yeah. That was a question. Try to ask it twice as it was blowing out smoke. Are you supposed to hold it in, or do you let it go?
Not as much with these because they're really, really potent.
No, Scotty, pull out passes, Doug. Too late now, Doug. Let's see. Frank Hartley says, haven't caught Scotty live in some time due to work. What the hell have I walked into? Well, Frank, let me tell you, it's become an abnormal show. But the topic was the limits of morality in explaining and solving conflict. That's the topic tonight. Please don't let the and Frank, I'm talking to you directly because I care and I'm concerned. I don't want you to think you haven't been here for a long time, caught it live for a long time, and now you walked in on this little mess. So
thanks for throwing me under the bus, Steph.
It's Sam's fault. Yep. All right, let me get my cough done.
I'll get you another bottle of water.
So, no, I'm good on. Well, I should be. Like I said,
fresh cold one now.
When I asked you all to vote on this, I said, you don't think that anybody will see this, maybe who hasn't been here for a long time, and get really offended and not want to come back. I hope that's not the case with you, Frank, or anybody else listening. It was just an impromptu thing. And I'm supposed to tell a story, right? An impromptu story. Matt Finn says he's entertained. So,
Steve
okay.
Clark said Frank Scotty is getting high because we talked him into it.
Something like that.
And
the only reason it's here is because my stoner son brought it in. All right.
You know, I haven't smoked in like 3 weeks.
Thank you, Doug Stack. You deserve this, Scotty.
Thank you. Dude.
You're a great person, Scotty Roberts. You have my utmost respect. Thank you, Alan Stiles. I appreciate that.
Hey, I just remembered something. 420 is also coming up. It's a Tuesday night. We can smoke again that night.
How about that?
420.
Scotty, I'm here to stay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Steve. Yeah. Blame the kid. Yeah. What's with that? I raised him better than this. So, didn't I, Sam? At least you're so much better than this. You little folk.
I'm sorry, Father.
Father, don't beat me again. What was my favorite? Not the razor strap. No,
it was the baseball with the nails in it.
Yeah, that's it. Lucille. I'm gonna have some cottonmouth. I'm feeling that coming on already, Master Finn.
Here, have the fresh cold water.
All right, fresh cold water, spring water. By the way, Ozarka is the brand. Established 1909. Water. I thought it was older than that.
It also has a Texas, proudly Texan. Yeah,
Proudly Texan. This must be Texas water.
Oh yeah.
All right. So should we? Oh wait, I was going to say, should we go on with the lesson for tonight, tonight's show, or should we just tell stories? I have to tell a story. There was a topic thrown out. What was it? I don't know. My life in the Caribbean. You want to hear about Honduras or Scotland or England or Egypt or?
I want to go to the islands.
It doesn't even have to be a place. This is the show. What lesson? Thank you, Doug. I think the topic sailed for tonight. Land ho.
The last ship to the undying lands.
What was that?
You know exactly what that was. That was.
Oh, yes, the
Yes.
Undying Lands. Yes,
Mhm.
little Tolkien for you. I want to hear where you go when you get high. That for the whole chat room?
I
This is
like a
cookie
nice
story.
stormy day, lightning, thunder, hard rain, sitting outside.
Yes. Yes. I'm trying to determine what story. I've got several stories going through my head. Now, does this have to be like a story? Now, gather around, and I shall tell you a tale of a stormy night and pounding hoofbeats. Or do we want a story that's like, well, you know, there was this thing I did once, and it was really cool, and I want to tell you about this experience. I want to hear all about you getting stoned and trying to
Have you told the
levitate
story?
the Pentagon.
Have you told the story of when you got stabbed on stage on the show?
Oh, the bloody shirt story? When did I
Yes.
tell that?
You told it to, I think, the last time Doug Stack came down. I believe you told it
I
to
knew
him.
Doug was. Oh, it was when Doug was here. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Come
a
down
little
anytime.
story. It's a bloody shirt story. It's a bloody shirt story. Now,
one.
if you only saw that title, if you saw it in text or heard somebody say it, well, saying it, then you put the right inflection in. But if you saw that in text, what would you think? The bloody shirt story. Is it the bloody shirt story? Story about a bloody shirt? Or is it the bloody shirt story? That bloody shirt. Is that what it is? It's a tiny strip. Teresa, oh yeah, that's whoa. My whole chat room just jumped. I want to hear a Bigfoot story. I don't have any Bigfoot stories. Well, yeah, I do, but I'd have to take off my shoes. But thanks for asking, Steph. Let's see. Tell us about the time you stripped naked and ran across the football field. That wasn't me.
I didn't do that, but I did wake up butt ass naked in Ellsworth High School baseball field.
Yeah.
First time I did Geiger shots.
Nice. Well, I told them all the story of my naked out in the wilderness story. Brianna Dunlap, I'm late. I am late as a pregnant woman's cycle. That's late. Do you think?
Pretty late.
Pretty late. Let's see. Okay, well, let me get on with the story. First time I ever met Rainey. Oh, well, that's an easy one. What did I have to think about, Steve? I missed something. The story. How did I meet Rainey? I think I told this before.
See,
probably
Doug
one of
Stack
those
wants to hear the bloody
serious-
story again.
The bloody shirt story. Okay, I'll do the bloody shirt story instead. Jägermeister is medicinal. I've heard that, Scott Allen. So is
Yeah, I had a lot.
what color is Jägermeister? Seriously.
It's like syrupy.
No, I mean the bottle is. I keep looking up there because the camera's up there. It's actually down here. So, hell was I saying?
Bloody shirt story.
Bloody shirt story. All right, there is a bloody shirt story. Here we go. And then I'll tell you when I first met Rainey. Well, I can tell you when I first met Rainey first because it's a quick one. It's not one I've ever told before because there's not much to it. But I had a fight partner at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. He and I would here, do me a favor. Oh, hold on, guys. I get it. Get that wire out of there and put it and plug in the
tell the story. I got it.
laptop, please.
Tell the story. I got it.
All right. Boom. Ooh. Delicate operation going on here. I'm almost out of battery. The lights did not come back on. You good? Is it charging? No, it's not charging. Well, son of a, put it in the hole closest to me. Put it in the hole closest to my face. There's two of them.
Don't ever fucking say that to me again.
There we go. We got battery. We got power. Okay. We were gonna lose everything there for a minute.
Don't ever say that to me again.
Scott Allen says Jägermeister means master hunter or master of the hunt. I'd say it's a dark caramel color in a green bottle. Oh, that I was gonna say that didn't make any sense, but the whole chat room is scrolling up. So, all right, let's see. All right. Bloody shirt story. As you all know, I did the Renaissance Festival. Oh, wait. I was going to tell you first how I met Rainey. That's where I left off and fell off. Because it's really short.
One story at a time.
I worked at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. My fight partner, the guy that I would do this sword fighting with, which is kind of where the bloody shirt story is going to come in. But we had to run by his house and get something, and he introduced me to his girlfriend. His girlfriend was none other than Rainey Olson. And so I met her for about 5 or 10 minutes. We were all looking for something. She was pretty. And that's all I remembered her name as being Renee. So that's the first time I met Rainey.
I've never even heard that story.
So that had to be in 2000. I didn't know. That had to be in like 2002, 1 or 2. So she was like 21 or 22 years old. That's the first time I saw her. So, all right, now on to the bloody shirt story. You following me? Something's jabbing me. What happened? Oh, the books fell over. All right, so here we go. Boy, you see what I mean? I smoke and I can't keep a cogent train of thought.
It's okay, but you'll sleep
good
good tonight.
Let me get a drink of water.
You'll sleep good tonight, though.
Probably. All right. Bloody shirt story. So we are working at the for a weekend as guest participants, I guess, or something. Barely, Steve. I don't know what I was saying. I honestly don't know what I just said.
You were fighting him on stage.
So, I had a fight partner. We'd fight on stage. We'd do duels, sword duels, and so on. And
sword and dagger.
Sword and dagger. It was rapier dagger. And see, my train of thought almost got derailed, but it's still there. So we would do stage combat for an audience, and people at the fest, they'd gather around and we'd do a sword fight on stage and things like that. So the bloody shirt thing took place when I went to the Iowa Renaissance Festival, and I fought with a good friend who said he knew how to handle a sword well, and we ran a couple little practice runs, and he seemed like he knew his stuff. Not my actual fight partner at the time, who was dating Rainey at the time. That's how long ago that is. And because I didn't meet Rainey for it was 2004, after she'd broken up with my old fight partner, that I bumped into her, hung out
a
little bit.
You were on stage fighting.
Well, I got 2 different stories being asked of me here. Hey, Kevin Miller. Saw Kevin come in. That's how the shirt got bloody. Boom. Yeah, that's the quick of it. But here we are. We're on stage. We're sword fighting after something that we'd rehearsed enough to put on a little sword fight show. And by the way, we use the old Capo Ferra books written in the 1500s for dueling with the sword. That's how we trained, and we just would pull slices. And you didn't want to run anybody through, but there it is. So the guy I'm sword fighting with on stage was not as experienced as I thought he was. Further, his sword, this was unofficial. We were just down visiting for a weekend, so we didn't follow any of the show protocols. Didn't have any. And so we, and what I was going to say about that was because there were no rules, there was nobody there, there wasn't like a provost there or anything. He got on stage with a sword that from about mid blade up to the tip was razor sharp. And so we got to sword fighting, and we're doing rapier dagger. We're up on stage in front of a live audience, and we're all dressed in our Renaissance gear, and I was wearing a kilt and a leather doublet with a poofy sleeve shirt and a hat with a feather in it. And this is still on the sword fight, believe it or not. So we're on stage, and I do something like I have dagger in this hand, and I have rapier in this hand. And I did some kind of move and then came in with the dagger. He attempted to parry away instead with his sword, my dagger, and he ran his sword up into my arm. I know I did this before. I remember doing this. There's a scar there. Might not be able to see it in this light. Scar. It's about that wide. He ran. That's the width of the blade of the sword. He ran that up into my arm, and so I'm wearing the big puffy sleeved shirt, and I go. And now remember, we're on stage, and I said, oh, something to that effect. Oh, it wasn't loud like that. It was like, oh. And I've got a rapier dagger in hand, and he's standing, 6-7 feet away from me with his rapier dagger and brandishing them. And he mouths to me. He says, "Did I hit you?" And I said, "No, I think I'm good. I've got again dagger in this hand and a rapier, and I'm like, I'm okay." And I noticed that my shirt was all rumpled up in there. And so I took my teeth, because I'm holding blades. All right, pulled out my shirt to pull it out, up, whatever. It was tucked into the wound. So when he had hit me with the sword, you'd think the sword would have been sharp enough. I thought I was holding something in my hand, and I was just trying to get it off. What's happening to my hands? It's not like LSD or anything, folks, or acid. It's something with THC in it. So anyway, where was I? So I pulled on the shirt with my teeth, and of course the blade had pushed the shirt up into the wound. And so when I pulled that out, I went, ow, like that. And the thing just, it was tied tight around my wrist there. So I wasn't pulling the sleeve. I was just pulling the extra fabric. And I pulled it up, and it just started bleeding all over. Just the tip, says Steph. Well, no, it was about 4 to 5 inches of the tip. There was a whole bunch of sword marks. So he pulls that out, and what happens when you pull a blade out of a wound?
Bleeds like a motherfucker.
It bleeds. Yeah, there you go. What he said. And all of a sudden, in a split second, it seemed, I had blood coming out of the top of my arm, and it was pooling like an 83-year-old woman's tricep under my forearm.
Good analogy.
Thank you. Write that down, because I won't remember what I said. But so I had a pool of blood, and it was like instantaneous, and it started leaking, and going then running down the shirt into the armpit and into the chest area. And so one of the other guys ran out and he tied a thing around my arm and bandage, I guess you'd call it, if it were olden days.
Tourniquet.
So it wasn't a bandage, it was just a piece of cloth.
Did he put it over it or above your arm?
He put it right over the wound. He was trying to put pressure on the wound. And so yes, Steph. My friend rushes me to the hospital. Okay, the ER in this town. I think it wasn't Des Moines. It was some town in Iowa. And we came in, and here we are. We're all dressed. This is why I talked about the clothes. We're all dressed in there, Renaissance stuff. We had our costumes look pretty patinaed. They look very historical. We go to great lengths to make the stuff we wear look like it's not a costume, but real clothes. So we walk into the hospital like this, and I'm bleeding. Fucking crying right now, said Doug. I'm sorry, Doug, are you okay? So in the hospital, they stitched me all up. I got a bunch of stitches in there. And now the best part was having the badge, the red badge of honor, of courage, of whatever, of rite of passage. I have been stabbed. I have bled for my art. And I have been stitched. And it's going to heal. What, I prithee, will happen if there's no memoriam to this? So it had to be a ritual I put myself through. I think that's what I meant. Anyway, it was the shirt. When I got home after that weekend, of course, I didn't wear the shirt. I thought, I'm saving this. I'm saving this shirt. I want this costume shirt to be the trophy of my first blooding on stage. And so I hung that shirt. I let it dry out. And you know what happens to blood in white fabric when it dries? It turns brown. So it oxidizes. And yeah, oxidizes. Sam, make him take another hit. Stuff. I could survive probably one more hit. Now, folks, you've got to know that this is not a habit for me. Those of you tuning in late, let me say this is not at all what this show is supposed to be or where this show is supposed to go. But this is where it went. Okay, here we go. Well, I got to do this. I just got over the last coughing drag.
Okay, so don't take as big of a hit.
Okay.
There you go.
Am I supposed to hold this in?
That was good.
I didn't even cough.
Drink some water.
I didn't cough. You're welcome, Steph. There you go. Pull out! Pull out! Reminds me of a joke that I'm not going to tell on this show. That meme I sent you this morning about the person wearing a mask when they're driving down the highway all by themselves. Okay, anyway.
So you let the shirt dry.
So I let the shirt dry with the blood all over it. And it had, of course, the little tear, the width of the blade in the sleeve. And then the sleeve was all brown and blooded and streaklets of it, coming down through the armpit and into the chest. And I held that shirt up. It was a off-white shirt with the puffy arms, historically puffy, not character, not comically puffy. And and I had the high collar on that shirt with the fringe on it. We're talking Elizabethan era. And it had the little ties instead of buttons, and little ties. So I had all these stringy things hanging down. So there's the shirt, and it's now blooded. And I'm like, oh my God, this is my blood that was shed on my shirt. And I'll frame it. And I thought, I'll put it in fact, no, I can't be frame it. I see people do that with t-shirts and they look stupid. So I thought there's got to be something to do with this to preserve this, and I hung it in my closet. Now this is pre-Rainy era. This thing happened in 1995 or 6, I want to say, is when this happened. And so,
Weren't you married to my mom at that point?
I was married to his mom at that point. And
this is not to spoil the story, but this is totally
I know exactly.
No, this is exactly the type of shit that she would do. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So I've got this trophy, and it's hanging in my office on a doorknob or something. I want it to be, really dry, and I didn't want to wash it because I thought it would dull the color of the blood, my trophy. And so I left it hanging on the hanger. And then one day, I don't know how long, you lose track, something gets out of your sight and out of your mind. And so one day, I'm like, what did I do with my bloody shirt? I thought I left it hanging in my studio. And I'm looking all over for this shirt. Well, I didn't hang it in the closet. And I thought the only place it could be, well, who would take it off the hanger? Why would my bloody trophy shirt be gone? So your mom comes in the room, says something like, what shirt? What shirt are you looking for? I said, my bloody trophy shirt. I can't find it. And she's like, oh, that dirty thing? She said, I was going to throw it away, but I thought, no, I won't throw this out. I'll wash it. And she washed it. And you know how they say blood doesn't come out of fabric? I don't know what the good golly folk she used to wash that shirt, but I'm holding that shirt up like this, and I'm looking for the blood stain. It's my trophy shirt. Where is my blood-stained shirt? And I said, why did you wash my bloodied shirt? And she said, well, I thought it needed to be clean. It doesn't matter. That's falling action now. But that's the story of my bloodied shirt. And I had that till not long ago. I think I may still have it tucked in a box somewhere, rolled up, That's my trophy shirt. That's my bloodied trophy shirt. Yeah, it's like people showing you the pictures of their vacation. Look, here's Elmer and me, and the big pyramid of Machu Picchu is right there. Well, you can't see it in this picture. It's off the picture. It's off over there. If you can see, look, we're here with the beach, and the pyramid's there over off the picture. Now you know how some people do that. And now I have no idea where I was going with that. There was actually something really good. There was a good punchline to all this. I can't remember what it is. So no, I'm not even going to say that. Doug, that's just nasty.
Wow, Doug.
Wow, Doug. Yeah. Doug. Doug is the one. Didn't I hear him yell once? No, I didn't hear this. Somebody told me you. So I don't know. Sorry, Doug. I had to throw something in that felt kind of equal, but I guess it didn't. So, all right, Michelle Cannon Free. There was my blood shirt story, and I got lots more like that. You got the time? Yeah, the man. Thank you, Master Finn. Master Finn knows he gets an extra cut of rum. So, oh my God. I so needed to smoke with you too. Oh, you know what? We should do that in person. I don't feel like I'm smoking with anybody but my son. Well, I'm not saying the company is
Okay.
good.
I see how it is.
I meant with them. More stories, Scotty, please, sir. Well, Steve Clark, let's see what I can rummage up. And if they're as articulate as the first story I told, I don't even know how many people are watching. I can't see. Because I'm wondering if we're losing people.
19, I think. 18.
Oh, that's active in the chat room. Okay. And so there you go. Tell us a funny story about Sam. Oh, I remember the bow and arrow story, but I thought I told that one once.
He tried to embarrass me the other day at Walmart.
What'd I do?
We were standing in line at the customer service, and we got up to the front, and you said to the chick behind the counter that...
Chick? Sorry. I'm sorry. Back off. That's so racist. Okay, go ahead. What? So, what did I say to her?
You said, "Oh, my son wanted me to tell you that."
Oh,
yeah. I saw her the other day. And I actually kind of flirted with her a little bit because she said, "Weren't you in here the other day with your dad?" I said, "Yeah, he tried to embarrass me in front of you." And she laughed, and we kind of sat and talked for a second.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. She was a beautiful woman. And I said, we're waiting in line, and we get up to her. I said,
"Thank you, Mitchell.
My son wanted me to tell you that he thinks you're very beautiful." That's my son. And he's like, I didn't ask my dad to say anything. And so Sam's looking sharp, says Michelle Cannon Free.
Thank you.
I say, chick all the time, chick. That's cool, says Johan. Now, I got to see if I've got another story. I've got a great story, but I can't recite it.
You told the bow and arrow story.
Yeah, I told the bow and arrow story about Sam. Hard to read through the slip. Yes, it is. I just caught your meaning. So that's very true. Dad's pickup. Something. Tell me a limerick. I could tell my Irish joke. That's better than a limerick.
Just tell it. It's a good one. It's worth it.
Should I tell it? You've heard my leprechaun joke, right? All right, we'll do that one. Let's see if I can remember it all.
I know you can.
So, there are these two wee leprechauns and walking up to a convent. And the one says to the other, "Now, you keep your mouth shut and let me do all the talking." All right? So they go up to the convent door and knock. A nun opens the door. Woman opens the door and she says, looks around and looks down. She goes, "Yes, may I help you?" And the one leprechaun says, "Can I be asking you, sister, might you have any wee little leprechaun nuns living here in your nunnery?" And she looks back and says, "No, we don't have any wee little leprechaun nuns here in the convent." Okay, very well. He says, "May I ask you another question, sister?" He says, "Yes, I know I told this story before, Johan. I prefaced it with that. I told it on St. Patrick's Day."
It's okay. So it's a good joke.
My son urged me to tell the joke.
It's a good joke.
So, Leprechaun asks his second question. He says, "Well, sister, So there's no wee little leprechaun nuns here in your convent. How about over all of Ireland? And the nun says, no. She says, there are no wee little leprechaun nuns in all of Ireland. The leprechaun says, peradventure, sister, I try your patience. But might there be any, do you think, wee little leprechaun nuns in all the world over? And the nun, rather indignant, says, no, there are no wee little leprechaun nuns in all the world over. I think I'm looking at you guys up there because the camera's it's this one, not that one. No, there are no wee little leprechaun nuns in all the world over. So the one leprechaun turns to his friend and he hits him. He says, see, I told you were fucking a penguin. Boom. Da, 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 da. That's my Irish joke that you've all heard. You all heard if you were here on wee little leprechaun nuns. You gotta spell that properly, Johan. N-O-O-Ns. Wee little leprechaun nuns. That's phonetic, of course. Jeremy, is Jeremy Hansen here? Did I see a Jeremy Hansen fly by? Unleash Jeremy Hansen and Morning Crankers. Hello, Scotty. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jeremy. This is an odd show tonight, brother. And I feel like I owe you an explanation. But it didn't start out this way at all.
It's your fault.
You invited
me over.
Wait a second. Two nuns riding bicycles turned down an unfamiliar cobblestone paved street. One says to the other, I've never come this way before. I know it. I've never come this way before. The second responds, neither have I. It must be the cobblestones. Yes. Very nice. Nope. Nope, Scotty. What are you high? What are you? Is that a what, comma? Are you high? Like, is that like, man, are you mad? Are you daft? I think it was in the middle. Wasn't it in the middle of telling some story about something? Folks, all of those elocution. All of those of you who are regular listeners to this show, thanks for sticking around. I'm not sure if everybody would. Oh, Teresa, you gotta go. Good night. Well, she is out east. It's 11:30 at night. 11:15 at night. So, but Teresa, wait! You won't turn into a pumpkin for another 44 minutes. You're good. Let's see. Doug Stack Scotty. Teresa, don't eat all the barbecue chips at once. Yeah, really. Actually, that doesn't even sound good yet. So, you're camping with your buddies. Whoop, I missed something. Oh, yeah. And you wake up when your butt hurts. You tell anyone. Oh, if this was a show with Rocky, this would have gone really raunchy.
Doug, that is why I make my own drinks.
I will tell you something. See you, Teresa. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Scott Allen. That was awesome. Thank you, brother. So yeah, Johan says, I'm still here. Keep dozing off though. Audrey's with us. She's got us in bed with her, folks. So thank you, Audrey. Love you too, Teresa. I think she's talking to the whole room. I'm just over here in this corner of the room. So a show that was good for the soul and full of laughter. Thank you, Mac-10. I was telling a story, though, wasn't I? Am I done?
I think so. I don't know.
Because I can come up with another story. I could come up with another story. But only if you want me to. I think I was channeling a little bit of channeling Gene Wilder there. Any of you old enough or aficionado enough to know who Gene Wilder was? I think I just channeled him. At least it was a little comic thing I learned watching him. So, oh, thank you, Teresa. Love you too. Camera. Look into the camera. Make your eyes go wide and watery and wet. Thank you, Teresa. So what's the scariest thing you've encountered? Wait, hold on to that, Steph. Hold on to that. What was I saying before that? I thought I was in the middle of a story. Or am I just imagining I'm in the middle of a story?
I don't know.
Oh God, Doug. A curse on thee. A pox on your house. Not the other house. The house you're in. Your house, your family, your broth of your own wee shillelagh. So, Gene Wilder, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Hey, Susie Q. Are you good at holding things, Steph? Fangs. Things. Look at thong thing. No, there's something brewing there. There's a joke there somewhere, but I can't think of it. So where's the Visine? Yeah, I can get my eyes open enough. So, Gene Wilder, the only reason I mentioned him, because he used to do stuff. I've seen him do this in several movies. You know, the look, those of you who knew him, he had the look that he was like, he says, I can't even think of one of the lines now, but he did that like that. He would say, the thing in my leg. That's what he'd do. So maybe I'm thinking of also Young Frankenstein, something in there. He stuck his pocket watch up. Doug, you're just foul tonight. What's with you, you naughty boy? Johann dancing gypsy. Says you go, ha ha ha, or the. Missed something. Chat disconnected. Hold on, folks. My internet died over here on the computer where I'm able to look at the chat. Let's see if this reconnects for us now, shall we? Oh, we're connected. Look at that. All right, I see you again. I don't do Christopher Walken. I got a friend who does, but I don't. Audrey, love you too. Oh, good night, Audrey. We have gone a little bit over time. I promise we won't go very long.
Only 19 minutes.
Yeah. So with stories, I got lots of horror stories about when Sam was a kid. As he, the flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone, he grew up. Oh, we talked about that stuff before. When he was growing up, so we got a lot of horror stories from those times when he was a little kid. Stuff going on in our family, his mom, things like that. I don't know how I drifted to that. I don't know how I got there. I keep seeing the little mountain peaks of things I've talked about and said, but I'm not connecting how I got from one to the other. So trying to think of good stories of Sam growing up. Trying to think of some of the really happy things, the cool things we did. That I thought were either cute or funny from you. I mean, Sam and I, first 5 years of his life, spent every day alone together in the house, waiting for his older sisters to get home. And so we were always together. I rarely got a sitter. And so Monday through Friday, it was Sam and me because I worked at home. And see, I'm still looking at the camera. I think is up there. It's down. So, so we spent a lot of time at home, and I think we had a good time. And we did so much shit. And of course, I get tired of him some days. Like, you got to take a nap now. You have to take a nap now. But that's the way it was when he was at home. I'm like, 2, 3, 4 years old. I'm trying to get stuff done. So I couldn't wait for lunchtime because lunchtime I could feed him and put him to bed. So Sam was a prisoner. Yes, says Steph. So you were a prisoner, Sam? Says Steph.
There was one time, I know, we had the neighbor. Do you remember the neighbor we had right next to us? The lady.
Here?
No, when we were living in Grandma Jane's house. When you had scotch and cookies.
Yeah. What
you remember the one night that you were having scotch and cookies? You sent me to bed real early.
Yeah.
And you called me. I was talking to her. Like through the window, remember?
Oh.
And you caught me talking to her. You don't remember that?
Caught you. Were you not supposed to be?
I was supposed to be sleeping.
Oh.
I was like 5 years old.
Oh, I have big memories of somebody. Red tank top, brunette hair. Wasn't rainy. It's before rainy. It was pre-rainy. Oh, wait. Anyway, I can't remember. I was telling a story, I'm sure. And I'm sure it drifted off somewhere. This is a different feel than I thought it would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Feel pretty good. Feel a little hollow right here, like where my third eye is supposed to be. It feels like colder there.
So
I don't know what that is.
Little lesson on indica and sativa.
Okay.
Different kinds. This is indica. So indica, it leaves you in the couch, but it's a body high.
Okay.
So you feel it more in your body. It helps pain. It helps stuff like that.
Stuff
sativa.
Sam powder. I think that was. This one time at band camp. Yeah.
Oh no, but sativa is like a head high. So you feel it.
Okay.
That's why it's more like energetic.
Okay. Good to go. The Steve Clark Oxy and Beer Show. Boy, Oxy beer and
alcohol.
THC.
Oh,
my penile gland. I always wondered about guys saying, two different things. I'm a pianist. I'm a pianist. I use my hands.
Oh my God.
So I'm a pianist. I play Beethoven's Fifth. So, Sam, do you have any Oxy? No, Steph. No.
Oh no, I stay away
Shame
from
on you.
stuff
That
like
is for
that.
medicinal purposes only. Jeremy Henson, he's laughing at something. I don't know what I missed.
I stay away from Oxy, but every once in a while.
Jeremy, I was trying to say a little earlier because I haven't seen you here for a while, in a long time. And you walk in on tonight, this show, this non-show, this nonsensical show of something that I can't articulate.
Jeremy,
I see the word in my head. I see
Indica
how
or
it's spelled.
Sativa, they both have their place.
Oh, there you go, Jeremy. So Jeremy knows his shit. Okay, so I got nothing to worry about because I don't do this often.
I do.
I'm loving Scotty right now. This is Johan. Thank you, Johan. Anyone who can make me laugh. Well, thank you. I'm glad it's making you laugh. The clown has no penis. What? What, Matt?
There's a lot going on in this group chat right now.
Yeah, that's an out of context, I'm sure.
Hold up here.
What?
Steph. Did he just say he's a penis? Yes.
I play
Yes,
piano. I am a pianist. So we always used to laugh at that word. You were in Bible school, and they talk about the pianist is going to come up front now, and we're like, I need a drink.
The minds of men.
You know what was funny? When I had my other son, his little brother, this last weekend, down in the... Are you going, Ryan? I'm sorry. I feel like I have to apologize to you. Ryan is an intellectual. He's an artist. And he comes in sometimes to hopefully find out that I say something cogent now and then, and he ends up on tonight again. So we'll see it. We'll see you tomorrow night, Ryan. Thanks for being here. It's a bad thing. We're gonna start getting off on penises now.
Why did you have
Oops.
Hold up. Everybody heard what he said, right? We have to stop getting off on
penises. In a negative mood
penises.
today, they aren't anymore. This is Doug.
No, you said we have to get off on penises. Why did you say it like that?
We have to get off of the penis topic.
That's not what you said, though.
I don't know. So anyway, Jeremy, back to you again for the third time. Sorry, you walked in on the frivolity of all shows.
No. You don't understand. You said we have to get off on the penises. You know,
off of the
getting
penises.
off.
We have to get off of the pianists.
Yeah, you
I was
said
saying the
pianists.
pianists. Oh well, Steve. It's his turn. I passed the baton.
See, even Steve Clark agrees with me. Scotty, Sam is right. You walked into a bad joke.
Oh. The best thing I liked in track and field was the race where you passed the baton. Oh!
Knocking it over.
This is so bad. Professionalism has left the building. Professionalism has left the building. I don't know that this show, this episode, will go down in the annals of the Intrepid Radio Top 10.
Who knows? Everybody seems to be having fun.
And I'm glad you're having fun. Okay. It's not my thing. I don't normally... Who spewed what? I just spewed my drink. That's good. Oh, the annals. Did I say annals? You're talking about the annals of history, or you're talking anals? That's what Doug Stack said. Oh, Doug. Thanks, Steve. Let's see. La Via Majoras. I don't know what that means. Or is that somebody? You notice how sometimes I have all love and respect for my Mexican friends, but sometimes Mexican names sound like weird body parts. Or you could interchange them. Mr. and Mrs. Rodriguez had a baby girl. And, oh, wait a minute. I totally forgot the joke. I just made up the joke. Maybe that's why I forgot it. There was something about that. There was something about naming the Mexican maiden. The Rodriguez family. Why did I bring that up? God damn it. So, oh, I see Doug's stack. I see what that was. I missed that the first time around. Around. Now, as you can tell, we're not going to get anywhere near our lesson for tonight. And I don't know why I'm calling it a lesson. It's not a lesson. Our show for tonight. The topic. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near that tonight.
Oh no, we're far gone.
Staring at me over there. So
we are far gone from the topic.
So I'm not leaving yet, just in case you think so, but when I say this, but I want to thank everybody who is watching this show, who has never been here before. Welcome to the Intrepid radio program. Intelligent talk. Yes, it is. And so, as you know, what I've noticed, I get all these flashes of things from my past that are like vividly in my brain. That's all these, half of my references are things I don't think people even know what the hell I'm talking about. Because I certainly. We are all staring at you, Scotty. Why, thank you, Steph. How you doing? Unleash Jeremy Hansen says, Scotty, if you ate yourself, would you be 2 times as big or completely gone? Well, let me take your question into consideration. I'm going to have to, Sam, if you ate yourself, would you end up being 2 times the size of yourself? Or
I'm not going to answer that, but I'm going to counter it. I'm going to counter that question.
Whatever my answer is, you'll counter it.
Jeremy Hansen, can you have your cake and eat it too?
Yes. His question was much more complex. Listen,
it's okay.
If you ate yourself, would you be 2 times as big or completely gone? You know, Jeremy, you've got me stumped there. Hold on. Oh, our chat disconnected. You know, I'm not seeing, if anybody's talking, I'm missing something because we disconnected. I'm seeing chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. There we go. Oh, this should be working now. Chat should be working. Do I have to refresh it? Where's the R? Where'd the R go? Oh, there it is. Right there. I don't think it's going to refresh. I mean, the broadcast is going, folks. Don't get me wrong. Oh, there it is. Boom. Now I can see the chat room.
All right.
If I could eat myself, I'd be a happy woman. Shame. You're such shame. Laden. The walls are papered with shame here tonight. What the hell was I talking about? See, I can't remember what I was talking about. I'm sure it was really good though.
Oh no, we countered the can you have your cake and eat it too?
Oh yeah, no. Can you eat yourself? If you ate yourself, would you be twice the size of yourself? Or would you be completely gone? Now, do you want me to tackle this from a Freudian or a Jungian standpoint? Or Adler? You know the difference between? Do you know all those guys kind of work together at the same time? And Adler and Freud, fathers of modern psychology. That's a very basic factoid about that, but there it is. Who came first, the chicken or the guy? It's a choking joke, I know. But I'm trying to. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Good night, Steve.
You were chasing
Oh,
Jeremy.
Susie Q.
You were chasing Jeremy and his mind fuddle. That's what it was. Thank you, Elderberry. Yes, it was indeed. So, well, Jeremy, I felt like I had something I needed to say to you, but now I can't think of what it is. Call me, and we'll talk. Have a conversation about nothing. It can be about something or nothing. Michelle Cannon Free wants Jungian, and I can't remember why I asked about. What are you doing? I don't want any feedback. So I'm going blank. I'm going blank. I got a million stories. I have no idea. Lilith, wasn't it, Doug? If you're asking a serious question there, it would have been Lilith, his first wife. So take a hit. What do you think I am over here? Stoner? What was that? Anyway, I want to be cogent. I want to tell something. I want to talk about something. Because saying things and talking about things is much better for radio and video than sitting and talking about absolutely nothing. So I have to talk about something. Take another hit, Scotty, says Steve Clark. I don't like the coughing part. That's why I don't do it. I don't like the coughing. It's my pseudo Seinfeld going on. Okay. Ask me nicely, Steph. I don't know why I'm picking on you with that. I guess because you've been so salty this evening. Let's see.
We don't judge.
Yeah. We don't judge. So I didn't cough. I didn't take the hit. Hit like button. Oh, a small hit, Scotty. All right, here we go. Ready? You can see there is stuff in there. Don't get dizzy. You are fading. Concentrate on the pen. We're fading.
No, but
Your
you are
eyes
faded.
are growing weary. Your eyes are growing weary. You know, that's actually a psychological technique. You can do that with a pencil. I don't want to do it with this because I don't want to drop it. Okay, here we go. Ready? There you go. What's the fun of this? You got to cough your gut up every time you take a hit. Whoa.
Oh my God. Stop bumping the table.
Ride, Captain, ride upon your mystery stick. Oh, magic stick. Never mind. I guess, Elderberry, I guess so. Scotty, you took too big of a hit. I thought I was taking, what I was trying to do is gentle, like not horking it in against my throat, which makes me cough even saying it. So I thought I was just taking a gentle hit. Smoke the real stuff, says Johan. You know, I am a purist. I would say I would probably smoke the real stuff.
It's hard to find down here.
I've not looked for it, but I did buy a weed cigarette that was supposed to be medicinal.
It's
Some sort.
CBD.
Oh, it was just CBD.
Mm-hmm.
No THC. And it didn't call me at all. Let's see. Let's sing a mighty fine song. What song would you want to be hearing, Master Finn? And I don't know a lot of songs. I know songs. Nothing current. Nothing like that. The captain should ride. Yes, I should. What's the song from a Tenacious D song where he goes, climb up on your big black steed and ride, ride. Wherever he takes it from. So, Cross-Eyed Mary. Is that like a brand?
There you go. You wanted a song?
We just did that one. Can't play too much of that. They'll give me a copyright hit on YouTube. They've done it. They've locked down my show. Okay. So it comes in my email. Every time there's something that is, so you talk loud enough so people can't recognize what that was. You need a sea shanty. Oh, I know some good ones. There's some songs. What were the songs we did? With the regiment, if Ryan was still here, he'd know. He'd crack off a name of a song for me. Sea shanty. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Well, we did Barrett's Privateers. That's not technically a sea shanty. Oh my God, I can't think of any. I know a million sea shanties. So I'm thinking. Of course, the Mary Ellen Carter comes up. That's not a sea shanty. It's a good song, yeah. So, yeah, we do have that song, the Mary Ellen Carter. And I'm gonna sing the song for you tonight. That's what it sounds like. I'll sing this song, but I can't even say it. So, be the she went down. No, that's too high. She went down last October in a pouring, driving rain. The skipper, he'd been drinking, and the mate, he felt no pain. I sang this a while ago, not long ago.
I'll put the link up in the chat.
Too close to 3 Mile Rock, and she was dealt her mortal blow, and the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. There was just us 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost, and the groan she gave as she went down, it caused us to proclaim that the Mary Ellen Carter'd rise again. Now the owners wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. She spent 20 years as service boys and met her sorry end. Insurance paid the loss to us, so let her rest below. Then they laughed at us and said we had to go. Well, we talked of her all winter, some days around the clock. Why, she's worth $250,000 just floating at the dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. That her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. Those who loved her best and were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Are we still online? I think we are. Yeah. I know that the show is. I meant the chat room. Yep. Chat room's still up. There it is. Nobody's talking. Aye, Captain. A mighty fine ship she was. Oh, I sang this one for Sam the other day. You guys, can you name where this came from? Goes, got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and the girls I've loved. Nights like this with the moon above. A whale of a tale, and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo. There was Harpoon Hannah, met her off the coast of Java when she kissed me. Bubbled up like molten lava. Then one day I got the scare of my young life. Why, blow me down and pick me up. She was the captain's wife. And it goes. Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and the girls I've loved. And nights like this with the moon above. A whale of a tale, and it's all true. I swear by my tattoo. So that's about as sea shanty as I can get at the moment.
It's a pretty good one.
Do you know what that was from? Did somebody name it?
Now we're disconnected.
What actor?
Now we're disconnected.
Oh, hold on, my chat room dropped. Hang on, folks. I gotta sign it back in, if I can. Okay, I think we're connecting again. Connecting your call. One ringy dingy. If you remember that, then you're my age. So, what was that song from? Anybody know? Oh, my chat room is not starting up. I'm sorry, folks. Now having technical problems. It says it's connected. What in the hell? Hold on a second. Let's try that. Oh, there we go. I think we're back. No, not Moby Dick. Not Moby Dick, but Doug stuck an appropriately placed question. An appropriate guess. Oh, no, wait. You're Popeye. Yeehaw. No, that song was sung by none other than Kirk Douglas in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It was a Disney movie. So, me, I'm not frozen. Good. I am Odin. I am Odin. Well, it's almost easier to sing a song, a sea shanty or something, than it is to articulate a story. See, now, boys and girls, this is why I want to warn you all of the devil weed. Let's see.
Wow, you did a really good impression of my mom.
Oh yeah, except she didn't have the southern accent.
Yeah.
Well, there's a little green frog sitting in the. Well, there's a little green frog sitting in the water. Little green frog doing what he oughter. Very good. Thank you, Jeremy Hansen. You can now. There's a dad. Jeremy Hansen is a dad. That's the only way you could be able to either remember that or make it up so quickly in the genre of other such non-Susian children's fare. You know, I can only articulate if I talk in an accent. Isn't that weird? No worries, Scotty, you're off of work tomorrow. Oh, with the weather coming in. Yeah, maybe. We do have a 10 o'clock appointment, though, tomorrow. So, to meet with somebody. It's coming to me. It's there in the back of my head. It's there. Trust me.
Steph, he is baked like grandma's apple pie.
It felt like a fake laugh. It wasn't. I just ran out of air. You've heard those. I just ran out of air. It was actually laughing, like, and I ran out of air. That's like the best laugh is Captain Barbossa in Pirates of the Caribbean, where he's going down that whirlpool. Which movie was that? I don't know.
He does that laugh all the time.
But he's at the helm of the ship of the Black Pearl. The Black Pearl. And as he's going down this whirlpool, you see him with his head tipped back, going, that was the kind of laugh that Captain Barbossa had. Sam, play that clip. Let's see if it's in there. For Barbossa's laugh. The whirlpool laugh. He's looking something up on YouTube. Just didn't want anyone from YouTube to hear me. Let's see.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, wait.
It's a terrible video.
This sound's not up on. There it is. Done like Scotty done? I'm not done. I'll go on as long as you would like me to.
We're approaching 2 hours.
Hey, Morgan Snow. Me too. I used to have 3D in chat, 30 in chat at 2 a.m. Field guy. That's pretty good. What, all you stoners hanging out? 2 a.m. in a chat room? What would a chat room full of stoners sound like? Tick, 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 tick. Man, tick. See, now that would be a chat room full of stoners. So wait, now, if you didn't get that, if you didn't understand what the hell I was just saying, let me put it to you this way.
Hey, am I driving okay, man?
Am I driving okay, man? That's pretty much it. I have no idea. I cannot thread together a cogent progression of words, sentence.
I hope everybody that's here understands that reference.
Be stoned now. That would be funny. Are you not a smoker? Field guy? I'm not. I'm just saying. No judging here. So, Michelle Cannon-Free says, there it is. There it is. I used to say that a lot. I think you used to point it out or laugh at it when I did. Michelle Cannon. It's another computer across the room if you can hear it. Oh, and by the way, while we're on the topic, this show, having no professional mics or anything going on right now, and broadcasting from my phone because the fucking internet doesn't work here. And again, I start something, and it's gone. Gone. I don't even know what I was talking about. Hey, Steph, who's back? Are you gents rolling through Charlotte tonight? No, not tonight. This song.
I
Rolling
might be
through Charlotte.
I might be.
Why?
I don't
Thank
know
you,
when.
Steph.
Rolling through Charlotte, I might at one point.
Yeah, Doug.
Because
Go ahead. Don't let me say what you want to say. You have like
Doug.
I'm craving like long red licorice. No, you know the only reason I'd be in deep shit with Rainey? Because she couldn't be here. Do you realize we've been broadcasting for almost 2 hours?
5 minutes to go.
Have I said anything substantive at all?
Yeah,
Did
a
you
little
all get the point I was making? Made 3 of them even.
So yeah, so that was before you called me over. Remember,
Scotty
everybody
drinking
remember,
It's a guy
I did
who's
not
drinking-
pressure him into doing this. He invited me out to do this, and then he let y'all vote on it.
No,
This
I
is not
didn't.
my. Yes, you did. I was sitting in my room watching a movie, and you called me out here.
You can't pressure me, Doug. I can take a stand. Let's see, Helderberry. I just told my son you went 1 hour over. There you go. Yeah, nice. What'll they think of us now?
Oh God.
What?
I don't know.
What? So we were talking about tonight. We've been talking about. I said, oh, no, I can't even think of what the title was. You don't know what's going on in my brain. You're missing half of what I'm saying is going on in here, and I'm not saying it. It just sounds like I'm quiet. So down there, you have seen any weird voodoo stuff? No, I would like to though. I'd like to bump into somebody. You go out in the bayou, you find a Cajun.
Yes, Matt Finn.
We all left our asses off, and you said you wanted to get off the penises. Get off the topic of the penises. Pianists, not penises. Get off the topic of the pianist is what I was saying. Scotty, get to NOLA. Stat. Okay, on my way. No. Yes, folks. That was our special effects machine. I like bumping into certain people. What? Oh, Miss Daisy. You wanton woman, you. And do pour me one of those, please. Scotty, you said Steve Clark. I did. I said pianists. 88 keys.
See, you trapped yourself with that. You walked into it like Frodo walked into the spikes. What?
That reminds
me.
Yes.
Yes.
Back, you filth.
Oh yeah.
Sam Gamgee's great line there. Yeah. I got a joke going in my head, but I can't tell it. Sorry.
Why isn't too naughty?
No. Field guy, you're so naughty. I think we're gonna leave that blocked. Oh, somebody else got it. Okay. Oh, I didn't. He got off the penises. No. Leave it. Doug, that's shameful. I was not going to approve that. So, yes, Jeremy Henson, I am. I'm fully aware, but you know the funny thing about this? I'm fully aware of what's going on in my head, but I'm not. But it's like there's a part of me that's like,
you
no,
feel
but
like you're floating, kinda.
No, I'm fully aware of what I'm saying, what I'm doing, what's going on here. But the oh bloody hell, I can't even think what the hell. I'm trying to make a point here. This is like pointing up even too far. You don't want to look at up my nostrils, do you? There we go. All right. Let's see what else is going on. The boys channel For all you single mothers out there, come to the boys' channel. Now, I'm not a boy. I just own the company, but I don't use it. There is common sense. See, there was common sense in my head, laced all throughout every word I just said. And that rhymed. But you'd never know what I was going to say. My pointer, Steph. What have I told you? I need some water. That's why I'm picking up the bottle. I suppose I didn't need to announce it, but it is a radio show. Right?
2 hours. There we go. We hit the mark.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Are you still with me? Are you with me then? Who's with me? Our internet dropped again, so Sam's tuning it back in so we can. Looking, seeing myself in my camera. Looks like I got this big, bushy sideburn. And that's a
Maybe you need another haircut.
Oh, don't touch it, lass. You'll ruin it. You'll flatten it all out. Fuck, woman.
Is that another pianist joke?
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What just fell off? Well, that's my. No, that wasn't my phone. My phone's right there. So, Morgan is still here. Even kept your attention tonight, eh? Let's see. Here on deck says Elderberry. And Steph Clarbo Queen. I didn't mean to do that right as I was saying that. Steph said, still here. That's good. I wonder how many thumbs down I have now. Remember I said earlier, Matt Finn told me very early on, somebody gave me a thumbs down on this show tonight. And perhaps rightfully prophetically. Somebody give me a thumbs down. It's like, I wish we'd show names just so I could say, why'd you give me a thumbs down, dude?
Like I said earlier.
Oh, can I speak Glasgowian? I can, maybe a word or two might sound Glasgowian, but I don't know. That's like, oh, you das Kunt. That's not the right accent, but the words are right for a Glasgowian. I know, because I know a Glasgowian. She comes in here every now and then. Heather White, been a friend of mine for about 10 or 11 years. Never met her face to face, know her on Facebook. She's in Glasgow, Scotland. Sometimes so you listen sometimes, I know. Heather White, if you see this, forgive me for botching the accent. But Squeegin, what was a Squeegin? She would say, were she drinking far too much? I almost fell asleep right there. Did you see that? See, you know what I can say. I can say, my whole body and everything is like, it's very.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hit you.
Now would be the time when you start feeling this, start taking more hits. But I'm not doing that tonight. So I usually get 1 to 2 dislikes a stream. All it means is you're doing something right. Yeah, I got haters. Oh, that's like Scotty. That's Scotty Roberts. I hate him. I hate him. Take this, Scotty Roberts. Thumbs down. And I'll take that. If I could do it twice, I would.
Like I said earlier, use your haters as the stepping stones to your
glory.
They're a
catalyst. They are a catapult. Yes. Catapult. I've got a logo for a client that I've got to finish tomorrow. Catapult. Got to finish that up for them by tomorrow. So I got that going on. I was just alerting my son to my schedule, my agenda for tomorrow. So the show is rated MA for mature audiences only. Thank you, Matt Finn. Yes, I cannot. Welcome to the Intrepid radio program. Me, your host, Scotty Roberts. I want you to know that the management doesn't approve of everything I say and will not take responsibility, but it's the sole responsibility and content of he who is speaking.
Steve Clark, yes, that is exactly what's going on.
Sam is just chilling. This guy's like totally bombed. Thank you for that, Steve. I read that word. I hadn't used that for being wasted or high or stoned or anything. Bombed.
When I was living in North Carolina, everybody said toasted.
Toasted. Oh, in North Carolina, toasted. It's toasted. He's so toasted.
It wasn't that bad. There were some places.
Sam, son of Scotty.
It's not. Hey, North Carolina is not as bad as here. It's worse here.
You know that those are. I surprised you with that one.
Wow.
The when you hit the string, because the echoey thing, you hit it in the right place. God, I can't even think of the word for it. That's frustrating. Scotty Robertson, this is not the Intrepid radio. Well, sort of. Sort of is, yes. So, are we all getting tired of this? Because I'm not really going anywhere. I feel like I'm just floating calmly as the stars track across the sky. I know where I was going. See, now I see that whole thing in my head. However, I see that whole thing in my head, but I could not articulate it. Yeah, fuck the haters. I have to agree with you. I'm not lulled in by them very often, but every now and then, don't you want to just look them and just say you're haters and go, why the thumbs down? What did you find so distasteful? What did you not like? What did you not have the courage to put your name to? Like chat that out. So you use the anonymous thumbs down. Oh, jeez, what a loser. Thumbs down. I don't know if any of that made any sense. Steve Clark is having fun. Steve Clark, I'll stay. Another moderator just handled this. Oh, I see. Oh, White Hearts. And I can't tell what that is at the beginning. Oh, it's somebody blowing cold breath onto White Hearts. Why would somebody blow cold breath onto White Hearts?
I don't know.
Oh, here's something. You just saw something. I said I just saw something. It didn't come out that way. It came out as I wouldn't ask any question. I'd just flip them off. There you go, Steph. Steph, that sounds so you. Looks so good on you, sweetie. I just saw your squinty post that. No, it's good. Elderberry smoke. Oh, smoking. Duh. And he slaps his forehead. Now I know what she meant by that. Scotty, that's smoke. That's smoke, not cold breath. Yeah, I got it now. Thank you, Steve. Where's Rainey? Rainey is 1,250 miles north of me, and I don't like it one damn bit. I see. I think you're seeing me looking at you, and I've only said a dozen times. The old camera's up there, and I'm reading the chat, which is up there. So, what was I just saying about Rainey? I didn't leave off in a weird spot with that, did I?
Probably.
You didn't like say naughty things, did I? I don't know. Oh, I got cotton mouth. There it is, Matt. YouTube makes no sense. I think I agree with you, Matt. They hold emojis. I don't know what does, but it's making me giggle inside because I'm not giggling out. Jeremy Hansen says we used to have codes to tell our friends we were ripped. I used to have the saying, "I'm hung like a Siberian yak." if, now, if I'm in trouble, listen for my secret words. I am hung like a Siberian yak. I am hung like a Siberian yak.
The woman at the festival.
Scotty, I just took a big hit for you guys. What'd you do? Steph, did you get hit with something?
No. She's talking.
Oh. See?
Cheers.
I thought you meant somebody said something bad about you. So, that you just took a big hit for us. Thank you. I thought you meant like, hey, I just took a big hit for you guys. You know, this is gonna cost me. That's what I thought you were saying. I would totally different interpretive on that sentence. Send help, says Matt Finn. Scotty, tell a joke. Oh, jokes. Do I know jokes? I was born in Delaware, and I used to tell jokes all the time. Let's see. Sam is still trying hits from it. Oh, Steve. He's not trying hits. He's accomplishing hits. It's like almost a baseball reference. Something you never went out for baseball or a sport when you were
Yeah,
a kid.
I played baseball.
Oh,
and I wrestled.
You wrestled too, didn't you?
I played baseball.
There's something I was going to say about that, but now it's not.
I played baseball and I also wrestled for a year.
Wrestled. It's a Doug reference. Let's see. Oh, LOL, thanks, but I do not take hits from some haters. But fuck them. So says Steph. Quoth, Steph. I could actually, you know what I could do? Sorry about this. Sorry about it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the comments in here. I do have a stylus, but I'll knock everything over. I want to find that. Where'd she say that?
Here, Ron, what are you looking for?
Hold on.
You're just looking. Yeah.
I think it was something Steph said.
Right there.
Sam is still trying.
It's right here.
Steve
Stop
Clark's?
looking at the phone. Look.
Oh,
Right
oh. That's it, Steve. There, I put it up.
Gone.
Put Steve's
Gone.
Oh, it's right there. Oh, see, I'm looking at the phone and stuff. Now it's not there anymore.
Oops. No.
I'm trying to scroll that up. Okay. What are we looking for? Sam is scrolling up in the chat room. We're looking for something.
Yeah, you just found it.
Did Sam wear a singlet? A what? Did I miss something? A singlet?
I don't know.
Oh, she's gonna. Oh, wait a minute. That is a pen.
Oh, there you go.
No. I just thought I had it in my hand.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, and you were about to hit it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when your heart is dying, sing when your heart is that the one? That's one of my favorite, totally different train of thought, not even the same song. And then that is it in referencing the song. I used to love Danny Kaye movies and his singing. He wasn't a musician. He wasn't a per se. He wasn't a singer. He was an actor in the old movies. And I like Danny Kaye. That came to my mind when I saw Steph's song that she put up. Is that a song, Steph? Yeah, title. And let's see. Who's running this ship? So, Danny Kaye, I was talking about. How many of you remember Danny Kaye? I don't know pennies from heaven. I only know phrases. So, let's see. The best things happen while you're dancing. Things that you cannot do at home come naturally on the floor. For dancing soon becomes romancing when you hold a girl in your arms that you've never held before. There's those triplets in there. Unto your arms. Dun, 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 dun. No, it's a quintet. It's a whatever. So
Mom used to play that all the time. She had it on a tape recorder.
when you hold the girl in your arms that you've never held before. Oh no, I'm in a different part of the song. For dancing soon becomes romancing when you hold a girl in your arms that you've never held before. Even guys with two left feet come out all right when the girl is sweet. When you're dancing, dancing cheek to cheek. But blah blah blah. Now I can't think of it. The best things. No, I'm starting that over. I'm trying to think of the end of that. Now I messed it up so bad I can't find my place. I could say for dancing soon becomes romancing when you hold a girl in your arms that you've never held before. Even guys with two left feet come out all right when the girl is sweet. If by chance they're cheek to cheek while dancing, proving that the best things happen when you dance. That's the song. Bobcat goes the weight. I can't even do his voice. It rips my throat apart.
Well, in all honesty,
Hit that thing and you're taking a yoga breath. There it is.
It is 11:20 here. And
wow.
Actually, we have a pretty early morning. We have a possible deal going down. So we got to be up.
All Dad, staying up too late.
Oh, no.
I'm just school in the morning. It's a school night, Dad.
I mean,
you've been waiting for
you
20
did that
years
shit to me,
say
though. You did that shit to me all the time.
Squirrel. Yes, exactly, Steph. And now you know what? You know what I did? I told you all I had the cucumber and tomato sandwich today. Cut back a little bit on heavy stuff. Now all I want to do is eat like cake. I want cake.
Let's have another sandwich.
I want pie. I want potato chips. Potato chips and beer. Whoever remembers that. I'm talking the original. Oh, okay.
See.
Oh, we lost the chat again. Okay, you get it. Damn internet here. So, sorry, folks. We lost the chat. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
It'll be back in just a second.
mere technical difficulties, but I can assure you, we'll be back.
Doug, that
Stand
is
by.
because I'm a DS. Designated stoner.
That's what he is, the designated stoner. Tuck Scotty in bed. I don't need no tucking, Steve, with all due respect. Unless it's the right person doing the tucking.
I'll tuck you into bed anytime, Dad.
You stay away
Anytime
from
you
my
need.
bedroom. This kid's smelly kid. That was one time. I
What
probably
the fuck
told you
was
all.
that?
I probably told you all this one before. Sam was young, just barely prepubescent male, and he's laying on the living room floor and messing with something, coloring or writing, or no, probably not writing, but messing with something. And I walked over him and I went, I said, Sam, when's the last time you took a shower? And he looked up at me and very innocently said, you mean this week? And I'm like, get shower time, go. So
I shower every single morning.
Jeremy said, I'll remember the song if I take another hit. Are you, Jeremy Hansen, are you inciting me to illegality? Impropriety?
Same with Doug Stack.
Doug Stack. That Doug is always on my ass. I'm telling you.
Steve Clark, yeah, I put the glow in the dark stars on the ceiling to the bathroom so he can get there.
As I can find them. I lost my whole train of thought again. God damn it. Head to the border. Young girls are being raped by the cartel. Oh, see, I was going to do something funny. Thought you were going to tell a joke, but sorry, Johan. I didn't mean that to come across that way. Here, hang on. Boom. So I saw that before I released it, but they apparently held it for something you said. You might have said the word raped. And so they censored it, held it back anyway, so I could look at it. But there it is. Truth is hard to imagine. I slept for a few hours, said Scott Allen. You guys are still here? We're still here, Scott! We're still here! No! Here! We're here! Ah. So what do we do now?
Go to bed.
Well, folks, we've been going for 2 hours and officially 2 hours and 23 minutes. 2 hours and 23 minutes. And you know what? We still haven't gotten to the topic of the show tonight. Explaining and solving conflict. How the mind interacts with reality. And that how it reacts with reality mediates effects of moral beliefs. And we didn't even hit that tonight. What the hell? Scotty the Wiggly had an 8-pound water head. He smiled at me and he said to me, my name's Scotty. All right. Oh, that was bad. So bad. I know.
Going to hell for sure.
I know all of you with mentally retarded wives and husbands. I get it. I understand. Trying to connect the internet so I can see the chat room again. So I know this isn't riveting radio. It certainly is not topics that would be topic tonight. Topic tonight. What would I call the topic tonight?
A mess.
No, it was just it was fun. impromptuly fun. Hit the Windows button and the R, please. Can't read it. I got it. Look off.
I'm going to
There
bed.
it is.
I will.
There it is. Uh-oh. This is not reloading. All right, you're going to bed?
Yes, I am.
Can I have my show back?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I mean, you invited me out here, but you know, it's okay.
I'm sitting here and minding my own business, doing my own show. And what does he up and fucking do?
You talked the whole 2 hours.
So, but not the topic at hand.
It's okay. It was still your show.
All right.
Now you have a topic for tomorrow.
Okay, go so I can close this out.
Good night, everybody.
See you, Sam.
Good night.
Sam, son of Scotty, has left the room. All right.
Like 8 hours.
Yeah, I've seen about 8 hours. I need some munchies.
I'm having a piece of cake.
That's funny. See, Sam's already ripping into the cake.
I've had one small piece. Would you like a piece?
No.
Bullshit.
No. Not yet. No, I ate good tonight. I want my chat window won't.
It's okay. I cut you a small piece. There you go.
Thank you. Cake. Can you say cake and spell it and use it constructively in a sentence? I can.
One last thing, because I think it's funny. This is called a suck it to me cake.
Nice.
Nice pick, Dad.
I thought I picked up, but I thought it was lemon cream.
Is that another penis joke?
It could be.
Oh my God.
Oh yes, Steph. It does look moist, doesn't it? and the frosting will sparkle if you put it at the right angle.
I'm going to bed.
You know, all the royal family eats sock-it-to-me cake. So don't you think it's time you could have a piece yourself? Smells cinnamony. Here, hold on. Tell you if it's moist. Oh, big cardinal sin. Don't eat while you're radioing or TVing or. See, the camera's not up there. It's down there. Sorry, I just ate something. Horrible protocol. Hold on. You just have to take a drink here. You couldn't tell. Oh, man. That is really tasty. Hey, Steph. You send me cookies yet? I'll eat them on the air if you do. So, how's that cream, Scotty? It was bold, Doug. Nay, not bold. Exciting. So there you go. Dr. Deplorable, Chump Dan Baker. Live long and stay high. Why, thank you, Dr. Deplorable, Chump Dan Baker. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And welcome, by the way. Good to see you. See, I'm looking up here because I think the camera's there. I've said that, 9 times now throughout this show. Sorry, I'm not making eye contact with you. I'm looking at where I think it's a different place. The chat room's up there. So, folks, I'll just, Steph, you think that's a problem? I'll just start eating them at 9 o'clock or at 6 o'clock in the evening. We'll start chowing them down. Then we'll see if we can self-engineer the show. I think that all came out making sense. And if it didn't, that is the one fear I have of THC products. as natural as they may be, I don't like losing control of my mind, my speech patterns, drives me nuts. I think that's one of the things that makes you say, no, 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 thank you, no. Um, Make it. You guys, you're naughty. Well, guys, in all reality, it's dragging down. It's not funny anymore. Well, it may be funny, like ha ha ha, look at the idiot. Um, I can think of no more comic lines. I could think of songs, but I probably couldn't sing them. And my brain is pretty much done. So, on that note, I want to say thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you staying here through all of this. I've got to put my little pen stylus up near my stuff that's going on up here. Oh, let's get rid of that. And let's do this and scroll that to there. See, when you're on the computer doing this and not the phone because the internet doesn't work here. Okay. So, folks, thank you for sticking around. Thanks for having a laugh with me, an impromptu, kind of stupid evening. So, oh, I didn't mean you, Steph. You guys. And there, we've accomplished absolutely nothing. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thanks for being here. And I'll just say this right now. I just want to say, while I'm off camera, live long and prosper. And now it is the end. Good night.